Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Today, I want to talk about something I've talked about before, but unfortunately, I need to reiterate. It seems a lot of gun channels right now are wanting to play the fearmonger game again. They're wanting to play that game with the politicians, because believe me, the politicians know what they're doing. Seems like these politicians, they love to do two things. They love to put forward bills that they know have no chance to pass, simply to appease their far left base. And not only does it serve that purpose, but it also gives people in the gun community who these politicians know are not about gun rights. They're about profit, maintaining the manufacturing bubble in the gun community right now, things like that. They're about popularity. And they know, hey, if we do these things, not only will it get us points with our base, but it'll give these people that work against their own best interest in the name of profit and popularity stuff to use to keep the gun community itself angry and disorganized and scared, easily manipulated. And I'm talking about some bills that have been proposed recently that a lot of gun channels have just jumped on and been terrifying people with. Like, oh, silencers are going to be banned, or suppressors as we call them. And, oh my God, they're going to pack the Supreme Court. Oh, well, none of these things are going to happen. I hate to break it to you. It's just like the Sheila Jackson Lee thing with the assault weapons ban that Sheila Jackson Lee promoted and put forward, that she puts forward every year and never goes anywhere. You look at these bills, like the let's ban silencers from the same guy who's barely holding on to his position after, convictions and prosecutions and scandals, who's just trying to get a little good press, who he knows it's not going to go anywhere. Also, we're looking at bills like, we want to expand the Supreme Court, proposed by someone who literally thought that Guam would tip over if we built a military base on one side of the island and it was too heavy. So these people aren't exactly rocket scientists, but when it comes to playing the political game, they kind of know what they're doing. Although I don't think it's them that's actually playing the game. I think it's smarter politicians use them to put forward these ridiculous bills that won't go anywhere because they don't want them on their record, but they want to play the game. They want to let the people in the gun community who want to fearmonger have something to fearmonger with. And unfortunately, so many people in the gun community are willing to fearmonger with this stuff. Oh my God, you better buy these because they're going to go away. Or, oh my God, they're going to pack the Supreme Court. We're going to lose all of our rights. You better buy everything now. You better panic. You better run around like a chicken with your head cut off. Because it's profitable for me. This gets me views. It makes the manufacturers who pay me through Leviathan and other groups very happy because it maintains that sales bubble. It also gets me lots of clicks, which gets me noticed more on YouTube, gets me put into the recommendations, etc. And that's all they care about. They care about making money. Not giving their people time to think. The people who watch them, they don't want them to have time to think and say, all the stuff he's told me never fucking comes true. All this stuff they've told me that I should be terrified about, nothing ever comes of any of it. Why should I listen to this jackass anymore? Why should I support him on Patreon? And they don't want you paying attention to things like, hey, this guy just was fucking profiteering on Gunbroker. Why should I listen to him when none of the stuff he talks about ever happens? Why should I support him? They don't want you to pay attention to that. They want you to constantly be scared and angry and easy to manipulate. And that's bad enough in itself because I don't think these are good people that do these kind of things. But it causes the gun community to take its eye off the prize. You stop paying attention to the things that are important right now. A lot of these politicians and people in charge in the government know there are a lot of things in the courts right now that are major cases for the Second Amendment. And if they get proper funding and push the proper way, they can go all the way to the Supreme Court. They could make real changes, positive changes for gun rights in this country. Changes that a lot of gun manufacturers don't want because it's not good for business. Changes a lot of YouTubers don't want because it's not good for business. And changes a lot of politicians don't want because it's not good for them maintaining power. So they all play this game together. The people that are interested in power and prestige and popularity and profit, they play this game. And it distracts the gun community from the real things you need to be doing. If they can get you to go out and buy 3 of these or 2 of those that you don't really need or really even want and spend all your money, like max out your credit cards buying ARs or suppressors, well, when it comes time to, hey, we got to fund this fight in the Ninth Circuit, so that it can go to the Supreme Court. You're like, I'm fucking tapped out. I got no more money. And also, it causes people to be, kind of blasé about stuff when real threats do happen. Because when they hear the sky is falling so many times a day from these gun channels over things these politicians say or do that we know aren't going anywhere, after a while they stop paying attention. And then when something real happens, they're like, well, I didn't pay attention because every other thing you said never came true, so why would I listen this time? And it divides the gun community between the thinkers and the non-thinkers. The people that are like, oh my God, they're going to do this. Joe Biden is a communist who's secretly in love with Fidel Castro, who, after he passed away, he decided he would get in bed with blah, blah, blah. Just all that bullshit. Those people and the people who can see what's going on and be like, quit playing the fucking game, pay attention to what's real, stop with the conspiracies and the ignorance and all this other stuff, just drives a wedge in the gun community. So this fear-mongering has to stop. Stop playing the game the politicians want us to play. And the people who continue to play it, pay attention to why they're doing it. They're doing it not because they care about your rights, not because they care about the Second Amendment as a whole, but because they care about profiting off the Second Amendment fight. They want to profit off that battle. If you're being paid to be the front line in the battle against the infringements on the Second Amendment, well, then you don't want any real serious progress to be made, or then you'll stop getting paid. We saw that with the NRA. And we're seeing it now with a lot of gun tubers. So start paying attention to who's playing this game. And when they play it, call them out on it. If they continue to play it, I don't ever tell anyone not to watch somebody because I don't believe in canceling someone. But tell them if they don't start doing better, you'll find other things to do with your money. You won't support them. You won't give them clicks. Up until now, I've just been like, just take what they say with a grain of salt. But they're becoming dangerous to our rights. They're distracting people from the real fights. They're causing people to funnel money into places that doesn't need to go. We don't need to keep artificially maintaining the gun manufacturing bubble just so every fucking AR boutique maker can make a fortune. That's not what's good for our rights. So pay attention. Ask yourself, why are they doing this? Why do the things they say never come true? Why do the things they say never even really get mentioned anywhere else? It's because they're not worth it. They're playing a game. So, like I said, the gun channels that keep playing the politicians' game and keep playing the profit over progress game, start paying attention to who they are and start holding them accountable. All right, everybody, it's time to move on to my favorite part of the show, and that part is Gun Talk. And today in Gun Talk, I'm actually going to answer an email from a viewer. Actually, it's an email, it's several emails, and it's several comments in live chats. It seems like almost every night in the live chat, someone will come in and ask a variation of this question. And it'll be something like, why does your gun make you feel so tough? Or does carrying a gun make you feel tough? Or does your gun make you feel like a badass? It's that question. We get it all the time. And a lot of people don't know how to answer this question. And I always answer it the same way. And I encourage anyone else out there to answer it in the same way if it's true for you. But whenever they say that, I don't get mad. I don't think if this is a fishing question. They're baiting me. I answer it honestly. I say, it doesn't. My gun doesn't make me feel tough. Doesn't make me feel tough at all. In fact, I'm far more likely to get into a scuffle and prove I'm a tough guy, or at least try to, if I'm not carrying a gun. Because my gun doesn't make me feel tough. It makes me feel responsible. If I'm walking down the street and I see some trouble there, potential trouble, and I'm not armed, I'm like, my ego's not going to let me avoid it. My ego's going to be like, you can take that asshole. If they give you any shit, don't put up with it. If I'm carrying a gun, my brain goes to, ooh, how far could this go? Could this get to where I have to use deadly force? I don't want to do that. That's going to fuck my life up. Getting in a fist fight on the street's probably not going to fuck my life up. I've done it before. Hasn't fucked up my life. But shooting someone definitely would. So I'm going to avoid that situation across the street. Ego be damned. Carrying a gun should make you more conscious of the possibilities. It makes me more likely to avoid conflict. Makes me more considerate to what could happen. So when people ask me, why does your gun make you feel tough? Or how much of a badass do you feel when you carry your gun? I don't feel like a badass at all. And I don't feel tougher. I do feel more prepared in case bad things come towards me, but in my everyday life, I don't feel tough at all. I just feel more responsibility, and therefore I act a little bit different. All right, everybody, I want to end the show today, as usual, with our viewer EDC of the day, and today we have Chris W., and he is carrying his Smith & Wesson 1911 SC, which I do believe stands for Scandium Compact. This is a beautiful gun. It might stand for Scandium Carry. I think it has the carry cut grip, but Scandium something, I think. I'm not an expert on Smith & Wesson 1911s, but that's what I think it means. And it is the lightweight version, so I'm thinking Scandium. Beautiful gun. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And he's carrying it in a 1791 holster, which is also beautiful. I love the 1791 holsters. They are rugged, they are thickly built, and they are beautifully finished. Just awesome holsters. So this is a wonderful setup as far as I'm concerned. Now, normally I would make fun of this picture somehow, but I can't really find a way to make fun of this. Not even his black jeans. Normally I would say, hey, how was brunch in 1994? But because of the color tone of his gun and his holster, the red and black outfit kind of matches. Now, he did say it looks like his wife dressed him, but I would hope your wife would have a little better taste than the black jeans. But in this case, it works. In fact, the only thing in this picture I can find to really take issue with is your belt. Now, I'm going to say something to you that has been said to me many times under different circumstances, and I don't want you to take it the wrong way. It's too small, and it's the wrong collar. I think you already know that based on what you said in your email. Now, like I said, don't take that the wrong way. At least I'm not laughing and pointing at you when it's being said to you. At least you're probably not going to have to run out of the room crying. So it could be worse. Trust me. Like I said, had that said to me on several occasions. But other than that, this is an awesome gun in an awesome holster and just a really awesome setup altogether. He even carries some extra mags with it, but just awesome. I don't tell everyone you have to carry extra mags, but it's nice, and it even matches his holster. He's got the matching mag carrier. So great setup here. That's our viewer EDC of the day, Chris W. with his Smith & Wesson lightweight 1911 in his 1791 holster. All right, everybody, that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back tomorrow. Before I leave, I want to say tomorrow I will hopefully be announcing a fundraiser we're going to be doing to pay the medical bills of a viewer's service dog that had to have some medical treatments because of an injury. And I'm going to be selling the poster, the caliber conversion chart, the common caliber conversion chart, 9mm common denominator version. Going to be selling it on my website as soon as I figure out how to do it. And once I do, I'll let you know it's up and ready for sale. And that money will go to benefit that particular dog. And if we make more money than what we need for that, which I doubt we will, we'd have to sell over 200 posters. But if we do somehow make more money, it'll go to another dog in need, or another cat in need, another pet in need, horse, whatever. But with that being said, I want to sign off today, as usual, by saying, as far as the state of the world today is concerned, it is what it is. It could be better, but it ain't that bad. But if we continue to ignore those fearmongers and those profiteers that want to manipulate us, if we ignore them and we keep level heads about ourselves and we continue to fight the right fights in the right way, what things will be in the future, especially for gun rights, is better.